I'm going to show you how I got destroyed in 26 moves. And I'm hoping that this serves as an example of how quickly things can go wrong when you think everything is going right. I was playing against women grandmaster Zuzana Sibikova from Slovakia, and this was round 12 of the European Women's Blitz Chess Championship, played in beautiful Monaco. Now, at this point, I had 6 points out of 11, so I was doing very well. I was very happy with my performance. I was playing against some of the strongest women in all of Europe. So I was very happy, but now it was gonna be a tough game. But I didn't know that. I didn't know that yet. So I had the black pieces. We were waiting for the game to start, and then the arbiter told us to shake hands and start the clock. So she went e4, I went c5, and now she went bishop e2, which is a common, I don't want to play theory, let's just do this kind of thing. But yeah, now she went f4, and this is a common setup for white. And I spent a few seconds thinking here, how should I get my pieces out? Should I move my pawns? Should I get my knight out? Should I go h5? You know, I was thinking about many things here. So I ended up going d6. And she castled, and I went for the move e6. So I was considering going either e5 or e6, but I thought, let me just play this different plan. Yeah. Why did I think that? I don't know. I wish I went e5 maybe. But I brought my knight out, and she's now planning to go d4. So she was thinking here a little bit about what she should do. And she ended up going bishop e3 to prepare d4. I thought it was now time to castle. And now was the moment of truth. Was she going to play the breakthrough move d4 or was she not? She did not. She went knight d2 instead. She brought out her knight. And now I wanted to play d5 myself. That was my dream. However, the issue is that if I play d5 now, she can take my pawn on c5. And I don't want that, of course. So I was thinking, should I prepare d5? Should I do something else? I was kind of looking at my time. I felt like my opponent looked very confident whenever she made moves. And I was honestly thinking that I aspire to look this confident when I am playing chess moves. But I decided to go queen c7 because I thought maybe I should go rook d8 and then try to prepare for the move d5. Honestly, I wanted to go b6, but b6 was the kind of move that just felt like it was too slow. She played queen e1 here, and I decided to finally go b6 because I wanted to. And now I was preparing to go for the move d5. So as you can see, everything seems to be fine. Everything is going normal. It doesn't seem like nothing bad is about to happen. But from this point forward, things are about to go a little bit wrong. So I now was finally able to go d5, and I was very happy and excited about this. But I was thinking now, what is she gonna do to kind of stop it? Like, is she just gonna stay there? Is she not gonna care? She pushed and went e5, which I was very happy about because I thought, okay, now I have knight f5. This must be a good move. It looks so natural to go knight f5. And she now moved the bishop, and I think this is a point where I should definitely have gone for the move h5 to prevent her from kicking out my knight. But I thought that it would be a very bad idea of her to ever go g4 because I thought her king is going to be too unsafe, and I am not afraid of that. Well, let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, that g4 is a scary move, and I should absolutely be scared about it right now. But my alarm bells inside my brain were not ticking, and h5, even though I was considering, I thought, nah, there's no way g4 is that bad for me. There's no way, right? There's no way. Whenever you think that there's no way, there typically is a way. I also just want to say that. But so I just went f6, and this was not a good move because now she just goes g4, and I thought this was completely fine. But now she's been able to create a beautiful little triangle of pawns, and I am in some trouble. So my light squared bishop is a disaster at this moment in time. And it's hard to see how I'm going to activate it. So I think around here I started realizing that I was worse. And it all came from the fact that I didn't go h5. I even think here it would have been maybe better to go f5. I'm not sure. But yeah, it was clear that now things were a bit scary. But the reason I went for this was because I thought now I'm forcing her to take with the f pawn, because if she takes with the d pawn, I'm able to take on f4. And I thought that maybe her pawns would be a little bit more weak and she wouldn't be able to play f5. This was my reasoning right now. So I started really not liking my position, and it was like I kind of knew all the moves that she was about to do, but I didn't know how to stop them, and that is the worst feeling when you know what's about to happen but you don't know how to prevent it. So here I was looking at my time. I had only 36 seconds left, and I decided to just go bishop d7, and I was really unhappy now with my position. I was trying to play fast just to get my kind of confidence up, which is important. She brought her bishop out, and I still didn't know how to make any progress in this position. I felt like all my pieces were just stuck, so I just went rook c8 to try to at some point trade off a little bit, and the moves were now coming very naturally to her. Queen h8, sorry, queen h4. She's now starting an attack on my king. I don't really know exactly how to stop it. I don't even have a place to go with my knight to try to trade queens or something like this. So I had 7 seconds left. 6, 5, 4, 3. I went knight b4 to try to trade rooks. She did not care about that. She went bishop g5. I only had like a second left. I went back because I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to defend my knight on e7, but I realized now that she can go rook takes knight, and that's an easy way for her to get a winning position. And now after rook takes and bishop takes e7, all my pieces were falling apart. And here after bishop takes f8 and bishop takes, I am a full piece down. And I was trying to make moves on time. Here I attacked her queen. Well, she moved up her knight, and I went queen d8, but here I realized that I was blundering a checkmate in one move, and so I resigned. And was I happy about this? No, I wasn't, but she was a women grandmaster, so she was a very strong player. And as you can see, when you get a passive position in chess, your position typically crumbles. That's why it's important to always try to play actively, have plans, and not get a position where all your pieces are stuck. I hope you enjoyed this little lesson, and if you did, then please subscribe, leave a comment. Thank you for watching.